Hey, I'm Stafford-Bush, and oh my god, it's a straight ski! Ah! So throughout this video, we're going to look at how we can do all of the same mechanics within the NZSIA that we've learned to do on this turny ski, on this straight ski. How skiing on this straight ski challenges all of those mechanics that we've built and learned to do on a ski that will do stuff for us, to the ski that will give us nothing. You have to be on the ski, you have to make the right movements, otherwise you fall. So if we have a look at the differences between these two skis, this is a slalom ski from the 80s and this is a slalom ski from 2019. First off, you see there's a big height difference. This is 205 centimeters and this is 165 centimeters. Next up, looking at the ski design. The tip and the tail of today's modern day slalom ski is much wider than the middle, which gives it a lot of shape to the ski and arc to bring it round. On this ski it's 12.5 meters. On this ski here we see that the tip and the tail is still wider than the middle, but not by very much. So its turn radius is in excess of 35 meters. I'm not sure, it doesn't tell me. One more important thing to note is that with a straight ski, no straight ski is actually straight. They all have some design and side cut through them to have a shape to help you go through the turn. So if you look here, we can see how when I'm on the straight ski, it takes me a very long time to come around when I just tip the skis on edge, versus on that slalom ski, when the edge grips, it starts to bite, the ski performance comes in, the ski bends more and it comes around quicker. Railroad tracks are a fundamental skill drill in NZSIA. On these skis, that skill drill becomes harder. You have to make sure that you keep your center of gravity on top of your feet and use lower leg movement to get the skis to tip and grip. If you shift your center of gravity out of your base of support, you're just going to end up on your inside ski. An analogy that I like to use is that today's modern day ski is like an automatic car. If you get it to tip up and grip on its edge, it will go that way. With old school straight ski, there's a few more steps. It's much more like a manual car where you've got to get it to tip, grip, and add in something extra to make it work and get in gear and go. Doing a basic parallel turn on this ski is really beneficial. Because there's no ski design, so to speak, on it, we really have to be able to manipulate the ski onto edge and steer it through the turn. Doing short turns on an old school straight ski is actually very similar to doing short turns on a GS ski. GS skis are generally a bit longer, they don't have as much side cut as a slalom ski. You have to be very active and accurate with your rotational mechanics to get the ski to tip and turn. So on a straight ski, what we have is a lot of ski in front as well, yeah? So as we bend the ski and tip it and steer it around on that edge, we're going to get a lot of performance build up through that bend and that active movement of steering a ski when it's on the edge. Long turns is where it starts to get tricky. With the ski, because there isn't that much ski design, we have to stay much more on top of the ski as we're tipping it up. If we move too far inside too quickly, the ski won't bend and hold us up. We have to be really accurate in the amount of tipping, lateral movement, and rotational movement we do to get the ski to bend and perform through a turn. If you just try to tip it up, you'll fall inside unless you're going well in excess of 100k an hour. So some of you might be surprised to hear this, but this is actually an awesome bump ski. It's really good because, well, first off, it doesn't have heaps of side cut. So when you come down the back of a bump and the edge angle gets increased because of the change in terrain, the ski doesn't hook up and want to send you, whoa, somewhere else, okay? You are in control of this ski. Whatever you do, whatever you make it do, it will do. If you make a single mistake, this ski will let you know. So, powder skiing. We all love it. It's awesome. It's a really hard thing to master, but once you've mastered it, it's actually really easy and fun. If you have mastered it, let's make it hard again. Go out, ski on some of these in some powder snow. It's really hard because first off, the footprint underneath is like 60 mil across. So if I put both of my skis together, it's still not as wide as most people's single ski under the foot when they go and ski powder. So we have to be really, really strong and accurate with our powder skiing to make sure that we don't sink one ski in too far, that I can get this rotational movement happening while my ski is still in the snow, that I'm moving with the ski through the snow and staying really, really strong, because the ski doesn't want to stay on top. It'll go deep, you'll get power over your head and it's sick, but it's really hard. Throughout this video, all of the skiing was done on this straight ski, using NZSIA mechanics to make the ski work. It was really fun and challenging to try and take all the skills that we've learned to do on a ski that's made to turn and designed to turn, and try and put them onto a ski that doesn't have not nearly as much design. So what I'd recommend for all of you guys is to go out, buy a straight ski, make sure that it's safe, and then challenge yourself. Go for a ski on it and see if you can figure out how to make it work, because it's really fun. Thanks for watching. See you later.